Hey healthy gamers, this is Jack here. Today I'm bringing you the ultimate MMO release health guide. I am super excited about this, spent a ton of time, and this is going to be a really in-depth video that's going to give you all the tips and strategies that you need to play Guild Wars 2 or any other MMO that releases for like 16 hours a day and be healthy about it. And the best part is that it does not require you to sacrifice any gameplay time. In fact, if you follow these strategies, you'll be more energized, you'll be able to play for longer, not to mention you'll be losing fat and being healthy, all while playing MMOs. I have a really full and detailed write-up on my website at thehealthygamer.com, also linked down in the description. This write-up will contain all kinds of links and other resources to help you along, like links to recipes and links to workouts and things like that. So it would be good to check out that guide and just use it as a quick reference and a resource as you're planning out your release week. One last thing before we get started, support healthy gaming and help other gamers be healthier and live happier and better lives by sharing this on your social media and on your favorite forums. Please take a quick second to link this video to Reddit so that we can help other gamers be healthy while they enjoy the first weeks of the new MMO. Here's an outline of the topics that we're going to be covering. Basically, the strategy is to drink a healthy meal replacement fruit smoothie in the morning and then snack on easy to prepare snacks during the day, and then eat one large meal that takes less than 5 minutes to prepare at night. You want to exercise in the mornings before you start playing. You want to incorporate body weight exercises into your playtime, and then you want to supplement your vitamin intake to ensure that your body has a proper vitamin and mineral balance. Now let me talk you through this meal replacement smoothie. All these videos that I'll be showing you can be found in the write-up on my website. So the meal replacement smoothie is, the idea here is to get something that's quick and easy for you to prepare that has all of the nutrients that you need. And so with this fruit smoothie, I like to put in about a cup of frozen fruit, whatever fruit you like to use, strawberries, blueberries, banana, anything like that. Protein powder, 25 to 50 grams, and then flaxseed, about 4 tablespoons of flaxseed. What flaxseed is really good for are omega-3 fatty acids. They also have a lot of fiber, and then they're a good source of healthy fat. And then I'll put in their almond milk and coconut milk to add extra flavor and to make the shake more like a shake and less like a big block of frozen fruit. And optional are bananas, almonds, and Greek yogurt. This video I made a long time ago. This one has quite a few calories, probably close to 800 calories in this shake. So if you're trying to lose fat, lose weight, I would not put all of those things in there. I would just have about a cup of frozen fruit, 25 grams of protein, 4 tablespoons of flaxseed, and then some almond milk. So every morning for breakfast, you'll be wanting to get a healthy meal replacement smoothie in, and then 4 or 5 hours after that, you'll probably start getting hungry. And so here are some healthy snack ideas that you can eat that are really simple to make, that are really quick, that can tide you over until dinner. Homemade guacamole is probably my favorite. You just take 1 avocado, smash it up in a bowl, pour in a bit of salsa along with some mayonnaise, and that'll give you a snack with roughly 300 to 400 calories. And then it has really high quality proteins and fats in there, and it's like rocket fuel for you. High quality fats are one of the best sources of energy for you, especially for your brain. And then if you like, you can put that on a tortilla shell and have like a little guacamole taco. And of course, it goes really well with tortilla chips to have some guacamole dip. Another great, easy to make snack are apples with peanut butter, apples or bananas. With peanut butter, they'll give you, again, roughly 300 to 400 calories. Again, it has really good fats in there that will help keep you fueled. Good fats and proteins, also some fiber and carbohydrates. Some other options are beef jerky. It's expensive, but it's delicious and is just mostly protein. Nuts, I enjoy almonds, peanuts, mixed nuts. Try not to eat too many nuts. Nuts can contain quite a bit of calories, and if you just munch on them unconsciously, you can end up getting a lot of calories in you. Dried fruits are good for kind of combating your sweet tooth. Craisins are really delicious, but again, you want to make sure you don't eat too many of these. because they do contain quite a bit of sugar. And then eggs. Eggs are so easy to prepare. You can just scramble them up in about 2 minutes, or you can, what I'm going to do is hard boil about 2 dozen eggs and then just keep those in my refrigerator. And anytime, say we're taking like a 5-minute bathroom break or whatever, as we're leveling along, what I'll do if I'm hungry, I can just run to the fridge, grab 1 or 2 eggs, put some salt and some hot sauce on there and eat it. And that's going to take almost literally no time, and they're just so good for you. So now let's talk about your main meal for the day. This is where prior preparation and some planning is really going to be key. If you go over to my website, I have links there on how to cook a pork roast, how to cook a chicken roast, how to do roast beef in a slow cooker. And so what you'll really want to do is cook just a lot of meat. Like I would recommend doing 5 pounds or more of meat, and doing it in the oven is generally the easiest way to do that. Right here you see I cooked a whole chicken, and that chicken will probably give me enough meat for 3 or 4 meals. Just depends on how much you eat, I guess. So you want to do a large portion of meat, about 5+ pounds, and then you also want to cook large batch of sides. So good options there would be like rosemary roasted potatoes, or just rice, a massive batch of rice. And then frozen and fresh veggies can be very quickly stir-fried up to give you a really healthy side dish that takes you, 3 to 4 minutes to cook. So right here, what I did was I just took chicken, some pieces of meat of chicken, put it on a tortilla, and then with some fresh onions and peppers, and that that's a meal right there. You can make some tacos that way, and really doesn't take you very long at all, especially if the chicken is already cooked. And then just some more ideas for you. This is a pork stir fry you can make with, if you cook up like a big pork roast, you can just take some of that meat, chop it up, and then put it in a stir fry. Probably one of the most important things you can do is to continue with your exercise regime. Don't stop for a week or two, because you never know. Stopping for a week or two could lead to you stopping for a month or 2 months, or completely quitting. It is crucial for you to maintain good habits and not to break them. And then going along with that, it is very important for you to get your workouts in the mornings before you start playing. I remember back when I played WoW regularly, I would tell myself, I'll just do 1 dungeon, then I'll go get my workout in. Of course, that never happens. It turns into 7 or 8 or 9 dungeons, and then you're just like, screw it, I'll just do it tomorrow. And that just turns into a really vicious cycle. So remember your priorities. 5 years down the road, you're not going to care that you hit level 80 first. You're not going to care about that stuff. What's going to matter to you is your health and how you look and how you feel. And, that's going to depend on what you do today. How you look and feel in 5 years depends largely on what you do every day starting right now. So remember your priorities. Don't let your excitement for a new game cloud your judgment, and trade your health for a few extra hours in the game. That's just not worth it. Going along with the exercise portion, I recommend doing quick little sets of bodyweight exercises in the middle of your playing. Some benefits in doing bodyweight exercises: they increase your blood flow. Doing just 1 set of squats can raise your heart rate, increase the blood flow to your brain, so that's going to make you game better. They're going to doing a whole bunch of little sets will add up to big results. If you think you do 10 push-ups per hour, over 12 hours, that's 120 push-ups. Over 7 days, it's more than 700. I don't know. I can't do the math in my head right now, but that's a lot of push-ups in a week, and that's actually going to greatly increase your overall muscular endurance and enhance all of that. And so you're also going to burn more calories doing 10 push-ups, 15 squats every hour. Seems small, but those calories will add up. You're going to end up burning a few extra 100 calories per day. And then exercising releases endorphins in the body, which will make the gameplay experience that much better. You're going to be happier in game. Your guildmates are going to like you more, and you're just going to have a much more enjoyable experience. Something else you can try if you feel so inclined is to switch to a standing desk. Standing up burns 50 more calories per hour than sitting down, and can be a great option to burn way more calories while you are gaming. Here's a picture of a really cute puppy to illustrate the point that you need to take small naps when you feel tired. When Diablo 3 released, I would sleep for about 3.5 hours at night and then take 3 to 4 20-minute naps during the day. And that actually kept me going pretty well. I got a ton of playtime in and I felt pretty good. It's kind of weird that you can go on that little sleep, but you don't need to do anything this crazy, but it's much better to take a quick 20 to 30 minute nap when you feel tired rather than trying to push through, and especially rather than using like really caffeinated energy drinks to help you push through, because what that does is drinking a lot of caffeine, drinking energy drinks, they're really just borrowing energy from your future, because eventually your body is not going to be able to sustain that high level of energy and you're just going to crash. So maybe you're playing for 4 or 5 more hours because you drank a Monster, but in the end, you're going to be so tired, you're going to crash for like 10, 11, 12 hours, and that's going to actually cut down on your playtime. So it's better when you're starting to feel tired to just take a real short break, take a 20-minute nap, and then get back into it. That's healthier for you. It's a lot better than drinking a whole bunch of caffeine. Now let's talk about vitamins. I recommend taking a multivitamin. Now Adams are really good multivitamins. Some of the cheaper multivitamins you can buy, they're not really soluble, and studies have shown that they really don't dissolve in your stomach, and you just poop out most of the multivitamin. You really don't get much benefit. But Now Adams is a good brand. It will dissolve in your stomach, and you'll get all of the benefits from it. And then vitamin D3. So at least a multivitamin, at least vitamin D3, because you're probably not going to be eating as much or as well as you normally would. So you'll need to be sure your body's getting the proper vitamin and mineral balance so that it can function properly, because without that, you might run into issues of fatigue. You might there could be a whole host of issues when your body doesn't have the things it needs to run properly. And then vitamin D3 is produced by the skin when you go outside. I don't know about you, but I'm not planning on going outside for like 10 whole days. So vitamin D3, supplementing with that is very vital. People who are deficient in vitamin D3 often report depression. They often report just really low energy. And that's why people in Seattle, where it rains all the time, that's why their suicide rate is higher, because people are deficient in vitamin D3. And it's such a simple fix to just go take a supplement to fix that. So I recommend taking at least 5,000 IUs per day. Some people recommend taking higher if you're really deficient. That's something you can play around with, but it's really cheap. You can find it at most grocery stores, Walmart, anything like that. And then I would recommend also taking a protein supplement. It's not at all necessary, but it's useful to get in extra calories, get in protein you need to recover, and it just makes for real quick, easy meals or snacks if you need something quick and easy, you want to do healthy, and you don't want to eat a bunch of chips or cookies or anything like that. And finally, you should consider drinking green tea as opposed to energy drinks or soda. Cutting out energy drinks or soda cold can be difficult because often you'll be addicted to that caffeine content. So green tea can provide you with the caffeine that you need to stay alert and energized, while cutting out all the sugars and all the other junk that's just in the energy drinks. And here, this is a cool little thing. It's called the Ingenuity, and it lets you brew loose leaf tea just really, really simply without having a bunch of leaves clutter your cup. All right, well, that about covers everything. Let me just do a quick recap for you. You want to drink a healthy meal replacement fruit smoothie in the mornings. And then just throughout the day, if you get hungry, you want to eat some healthy snacks like avocados or almonds or beef jerky. And then in the late afternoon or at night, you want to eat one big healthy meal. And the key to doing that is to prepare beforehand by cooking up just a really large batch of meat and a really large batch of sides like potatoes or rice if you want to do that. And then you want to make sure you're exercising in the mornings before you start playing. You can incorporate body weight exercises into your playtime if you want to do that. And then you should be supplementing your vitamin intake to ensure that your body is running optimally. And then some other little optional things. You could build a standing desk to to burn way more calories during the day. You could switch over to drinking green tea rather than energy drinks or sodas. and try to take small naps during the day rather than powering through with a whole bunch of caffeine. If you made it all the way to the end here, you're really a trooper. You're clearly very serious about your health, and I really hope that this can help your gaming habits and help you reach your goals. And again, the best ways to support healthy gaming and help other gamers is by hitting like and subscribe, and then sharing this via your social media and on your favorite forums, especially the big ones like Reddit. That would help me out tremendously, and it would help introduce other gamers to the strategies of healthy gaming.